Zach Sabi, a 14-year-old boy, had osteosarcoma, a deadly cancer of the bones. He decided to accept his fate and live what life he had left to the fullest. He took his crutches to school, asked his best friend out, and started a band. A filmmaker made a short documentary about this happy-go-lucky teenager on death row, called My Last Days. It showed him living happily, hanging out with his family, and playing music. As the 20-minute film closes, he looks into the camera, smiling, and says, "I want to be remembered as the kid who went down fighting, and didn't really lose." Not long after he said those words, he passed away. Eli Pariser and Peter Coakley of Upworthy, a media brand focused on positive storytelling, saw the film and thought people should heard this story. According to their calculations, the film had the potential to reach a lot of people. But so far, few had seen it. The film was posted under the title, My Last Days, Meet Zach Sabi, but few people clicked. Upworthy reposted the video with a new title, We Lost This Kid 8 years too early. I'm glad he went out with a bang, and shared it with a small number of its subscribers, then waited to see who clicked. Meanwhile, they sent the same video with a handful of other titles to different subscribers, and watched the feedback pour in, monitoring both the percentage of people who clicked each title, and the number who shared it with their friends. The results became clear. People clicked on the third title, the happiest story about a kid dying of cancer I've ever seen, 20% more often than the original. But that wasn't the end of the test. They wrote 75 alternate versions of the winning title and sent it out to other groups. Here are a few examples. I cried through this entire video. That's okay though, because this kid's life was wonderful. Cancer wasn't a death sentence for this kid. It was a wake-up call. This kid just died. What he left behind is wonderful. In the end, they decided the final title, This Kid Just Died. What he left behind is wonderful. People clicked this 116% more often than the original. And the thumbnail image, a photo of Zach and his girlfriend, foreheads touching, added another 69% click-through rate. Finally, they launched the story to the rest of their fans and the broader internet. This process didn't just increase views to the video by the calculated 186%, they increased views by that percentage for every cycle of sharers. And in the end, more than 20 million people got to see Zach's story. This story is quoted from Shane Snow's book, Smartcuts, The Breakthrough Power of Lateral Thinking. Which text to read or not to read, which video to watch or not to watch is determined by the title. This case demonstrates to us very well the importance of the title through experiments.